Hello, and welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Coach Adrian. If you don't know me by now, get to know me. I'm gonna be your best friend throughout the breakup recovery process. Check out all of the videos on our YouTube channel. Go to my website, withmyexagain.com. Check out the blog articles. We have a ton of free content to provide you with answers to pressing questions. Okay? And you can also book a coaching session with me or my colleagues if you want to share your story and if you want tailored advice. I wanted to do a video to talk about the mistake that a lot of people make, which is to beg, to cry, to plead, and to really put your partner on a pedestal after a breakup. So a lot of people reach out to me, many people that book coaching sessions or that leave comments on blog articles and YouTube videos, tell me, I did all the mistakes that you talk about. I begged, I pleaded, I was really ridiculous, but it wasn't me. I was very vulnerable, and I hope that all hope isn't lost, that I didn't ruin my chances forever. So first and foremost, it's very important for you to understand that a lot of people make these mistakes, a lot. And it doesn't matter how successful you are, how old you are, your cultural background, all of that doesn't really matter. Based on the data that I've gathered, it happens to everyone, people from all walks of life. Doesn't matter how confident you are, it can happen to anyone because we're talking about emotions, and it is extremely difficult to be able to control one's emotion, okay? Working on yourself is one of the most challenging aspects of life in general, whether it's part of this process of getting back together or when trying to build character. It's difficult. I get it. We all make mistakes. Don't drive yourself crazy trying to relive the past or having regrets because of past mistakes. I see mistakes as opportunities for growth. It's through mistakes that we learn about our shortcomings and how we can get better ultimately. Everyone makes mistakes. And if you begged, if you pleaded, if you wrote an extra super long love letter to your partner, if you bought gifts, if you bombarded them with text messages or harassed them on Facebook to the point where they had to block you, yeah, sure, that's not the way to go. Yes, you probably made things a lot more difficult than they had to be, but it doesn't mean that all hope is lost. It does not mean that all hope is lost. The first and most important thing is to ensure that you stop digging. You know now what mistakes not to make, and you know that your emotions can get the best of you. So stop digging. If you continue to dig, if you have absolutely no restraint, if you can't control these urges and these impulses, then it's gonna become very difficult. But now you know. And now you know that there are alternatives, that you can indeed get back together if you have a structured plan that you follow, and if you're consistent, and if you're patient. So forget the past, forget all of those mistakes, and start to work on you. You need to rebuild value. You need to rebuild self-worth. You need to rebuild self-respect. You need to find happiness again. You need to get your swag back, okay? And that's the best way to forgive yourself and also to ensure that your ex or your former husband or wife or partner starts to also see you in a different way. They think that they know exactly who you are and you've put them on a pedestal. It's time to balance things out and to surprise them and to show them that you can indeed change and that you can be a challenge. It's extremely difficult, extremely difficult, almost impossible to seduce someone when you're coming from a place of weakness, desperation, or vulnerability. You know that now because you made all those mistakes and you see where this has taken you. So reaching out to your ex, seducing them again, that comes at the end of the process of breakup recovery, not at the beginning. This is a common mistake that people make, and one that you did too, that you made as well. First, you need to work on yourself. First, you need to prove to yourself that you can be happy alone, rebuild the value, regain confidence and self-esteem, and then, at the end, you can expect to reseduce or reattract your ex and to get another chance. Not the other way around. You're not first giving an opportunity for another chance and then prove all of those things to yourself and to your partner. If it was that easy, you wouldn't have gone through a breakup or a separation or facing a divorce. And you need to accept that. If you accept the facts that you first need to work on you and you first need to let go, magical things will happen. And that is my promise to you. So if you begged, if you pleaded, if you cried, it's okay. Many people from all over the world, have made the same mistakes. Forgive yourself and let's focus now on moving forward, not looking back on the mistakes that we made. Because that's not going to help your self-confidence and it's not going to help rebuilding self-worth. This was Coach Adrian. Leave me your comments, leave me your questions, but don't criticize yourself. Don't, if you're going to talk to me about your relationship, at least in this video, in this comment section, speak positively, okay? I don't want you to put yourself down, at least not on this video, not on this comment section, because it goes against everything that I just talked about for the last few minutes. So, I wish you all the best. Don't lose hope. Keep fighting the good fight. Make sure you have a plan and lean on us if need be. Wish you all the best.